Hi, welcome to Get Personal with Finance. Today I want to share with you how to know that you're getting good financial information on social media. So let's get started. So social media, the one dominant source of information that is everything and everything, it's now basically filtered through some social media lens. And I guess it's scary. I personally never thought it would grow to this level, but it has. And so because it's social, it's not like anything goes, right? And because it's social, it has a lot of entertainment value. It has a lot of things that grab our attention. And that's a good thing if it's being drawn towards something positive. But when it comes to personal finance information, what I've seen is scary. So here are some of the points that I want to share with you so you can use to filter good information from bad information and to know that this is from a trustworthy source, right? So let's start with the main point is that how do people get paid anyways, right? How does social media exist and what's that format all about, right? So the social media format is, obviously it's social, it's from, friends sharing with other friends, people sharing with one another, and it's all about attracting eyeballs, basically attention. And the more attention you have, the more influence you have, the more you're able to, the more you're worth, like your influence and your attractiveness on social media. And because of that, you're then able to monetize and make money. And so if you haven't realized this already, everything now is about driving eyeballs and traffic. And why? Because with that traffic that you have, that data, you can then make your attractiveness, your channel, your brand to be worth something that you can then sell to other, like sell advertising. So if you ever read a news article now, there's advertising on the top, the bottom, the left, the right, in between the various paragraphs as well too. You think that happened out of like accidentally? No, it's very purposeful. It's literally, people are now writing articles on various topics that people are searching, that's popular, that's trending, so they can sell ads. And my gosh, it's a very profitable business. Compare that to what I'm doing. Again, I'm not doing anything I'm doing, I'm personally financing. There's no affiliate links, there's no advertising, there's no third-party endorsement, there's no sponsorship, basically. There's nothing that I'm promoting other than just making sure that you get personal with your finance. That's our tagline, for you to be better, to be smarter with your finances, to be more productive, to make better financial decisions, to be empowered so you're not reactive and you can build a solid foundation for yourself with your throughout your college journey and your career, etc. So I guess I'm an oddball in all this. There's always some angle because they're selling you something, right? So when you get to their website, they're selling you ads similar to like when you drive down a freeway and you see a billboard, right? You're driving on that road so you can get to your friend's house or get to that destination. But on the way, you have to see that billboard, right? So that's one way. The other way is that it's information are being embedded as mentioned in their article. So for example, like they would advertise, like, let's say this pen is based on like this brand, right? This drink is this particular brand. So it's all product placement, right? You understand that term. So it's a really scary place to get information because a lot of these articles they write it in a way for it to sell, to get eyeballs. And a lot of it, you probably click on things where there's nothing substantive at all. It's just controversy. Like it's really opinion, but it's kind of masquerade as almost like advice or some type of thing that is a must. Like YouTube, there's like the thumbnails, the clickbaits, just anybody to get, attention. But back to article and information. So you want to make sure you're getting it from sources that are not for profit, right? Like kind of my operation, because it's my passion project. But those are hard to find, and they're becoming harder and harder to find in the World Wide Web and social media, anywhere, because they're being drowned out by so much advertisement that those web pages, because they get more clicks, they're now worth even more. And that's really scary. And so you have to be mindful of that, is you always have to understand like, gee, is this article written for the purpose of advertising and to generate revenue of some sort? Or is this article written to promote something? And where is it coming from, right? So, and then if you click on this, then it's like an affiliate link, right? There's different hyperlinks inside the article. So be mindful of that as you're looking for good information. But I can tell you on the topic of personal finance, there's so much out there that's free. You just have to look for it. And I have a defined list of great resources, workbooks, worksheets, tools, in addition to the ones that I've created that, in my opinion, are a lot better because they're more tailored towards this audience and it's a lot more thoughtful. And because I invest a lot of my time and money into it, it's a lot better than what you see out there that you get for free. But nonetheless, the free tools and resources out there are phenomenal. I mean, in my opinion, based on my research for as long as I've been doing this, is that I think everybody in social media is promoting themselves and getting a lot of information from a lot of these free resources. So if you download the Financial Empowerment Kit, for example, in the link, you'll see it's all there. And so if you really read through, you'll see that, oh, I've seen that somewhere, they base it on that information. So really, really important. And also, where's the source, right? The author. Are they a practicing professional? Do they actually have any experience, right? Or were they a practicing professional? If they're active, like I'm active, right? So I'm very restricted to what I can say. And I think that's a good thing because it means that I have to be more thoughtful because what's out there, you can say pretty much anything, right? So you want to look at what the article is about, like how substantive it is. If there's a lot of advertising, so that should be a red flag. The author, right? Are they promoting their own book? Are they promoting their product or service? Or are they driving traffic to another website so you buy a program or information? And let me be very clear on this. You do not have to buy, this is my opinion as a professional too, and all the things I've learned. There is no program out there worth anything that you have to pay for to get yourself properly educated on the topic of personal finance and to keep your finances organized and to make sure you're making good financial decisions when you're able to. We have the money flow worksheet, right? That's going to give you a clear analysis of your income and your cash flow so you can make good decisions. You don't need to buy anything similar to that, and the things I see out there that you would pay $49 for or $99, they suck. So that's my professional opinion. So obviously I want to make an impact and make a difference. So everything I'm creating is absolutely for free, and I hope you share that with everybody else. If you look at our private forum, our learning community, and the workshops we're doing, again, there's no advertising, there's no sponsorship. It's a pure learning model and opportunity and education. So those are the things that I see very often, is that they're driving traffic, so they make money that way. Affiliate links, endorsements. I guess, again, not to say that those people are bad, because just know that's their business, right? Is to make money by being entertaining and to upsell you or sell you their courses and information. And by the way, I'm working on a course, personal finance course as well too, that will be free for everybody. And so I just need a lot more feedback in terms of the content that's in there. But yeah, so be very careful of that. And the other thing to be careful about too is the reality of the information on personal finance. It's a lot more than just a one video. It has a lot to do with practice. It has a lot to do with you taking action and being and building a community that supports you, or being a part of a community that supports your learning and development. So that's why we have our own forum and learning community. So and monthly workshops. It's good that there's a lot of information out there, but if you read enough, you'll see that everything is really recycled, repackaged over and over again. And they're just there to sell advertisements. So be cautious, be smart, be critical. I think that's really important. Is always ask the question like, gee, why, right? It's again to this point is that, in my opinion, go from a source that is free, educational, nonprofit. That's always the best source. Everything else is just see it as, in my opinion, like as entertainment and as additional information. But you always want to make sure you get the basis of your information from a strong, credible source, and then you can add others out there that anybody can say and just add to that, right? But continue to be critical and build upon your searches and discovery. Don't just settle with one information. That's served me really well with what I do as an independent financial professional, because I have to review so many companies, because every company that I work with, they so claim that they're the best in this, and that, right? But compared to what, right? Everything is relative. So for us as independent, we have to look at other companies too, their competitors, to make sure that that is the case. And because we have very unique individual cases, we've got to make sure that, because one company cannot be the best for all of our different client cases, right? Just like yours. Your financial fact pattern and profile is different from another person too. So you'll be amazed as to all the great things that are out there for free, But yes, it is a challenge to find because they're being buried by all the pay advertising and all of these for-profit type of influencers or organizations that they spend a lot of money to do very aggressive internet search marketing, organic and paid. So it makes it very hard for the good information to kind of, go to the top. But again, be smart, be critical, get as much information as possible, right? So, and always check the source, right? The author who's writing it and where they're coming from, because there's biases too. Let's just say I'm like an insurance person, then I think insurance will solve every problem, right? If I'm a real estate guy, I think real estate will solve all of your problems. If I'm a stockbroker, I'm big about investing your money in the stock market, then guess what? I'm going to come from the perspective of, stock market everything. So you see that? So, but as a planner, my discipline is comprehensive. So it's all of those aspects combined, right? And weighing and measuring those and making sure my clients are making informed decisions, but I'm not in position to make decisions for them. So that's the difference with working with someone who's competent. Is their goal is to empower you to be of service, to be a good guide, to make sure that you're making an informed decision, but not from a salesperson, not like instead of a salesperson where they're eliminating your options and they're telling you basically, hey, you should do this, you should do that, this is what I recommend for you, or this is what I think it's best for you. They should be just focused on presenting the information and making sure that you're empowered, you have the right, that they clearly understand your financial profile and that they're working with you to give you more clarity on your options, right? So that's a different approach. With that, please click on the link, join our private community. I look forward to getting to know you and get a good start, get the right start, get good information to build upon. And I can't wait to get to know you more. So please like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.